I wanted to do this interview because I have a body of work of information that perhaps maybe someone would pick up the mantle and look at, and it could explain why certain things happen. But the Nation of Islam is an excellent movement if right. Malcolm said in his book that niggas ruined it. He said it was a good organization that had a lot of high morals and a lot of good things, but niggas ruined it. I agree with that statement. And I just would like to say in closing that I love the Nation of Islam, and I don't believe it will be totally ever destroyed. I believe that there will always be someone, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be highly successful on an international. We don't need to let everybody see it on the web and anything. Even if you just got a storeroom, street corner organization, but if you're providing jobs and teaching them how to farm and do all that, you can be successful on a smaller level, not try to go out and broadcast to everybody, look at me, you know, I'm super Negro, I'm doing this. So I don't, you know, that's what I would like to see happen in the future. But I am just grateful to Allah that I was alive today, and I champion this for my uncle, for my father, for my grandmother, for all of them that passed on and didn't have their day where they were honored the proper way. I feel that I've honored them through the Lance Shabazz show. I brought their cause forward, and I'm grateful for that. So, is there any more questions, Layla?
Not this time. Maybe there will be a part 3 if you let me.
Okay. I just said I was going to do it. Oh, nobody else but you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, once again, we want to say that if you want to order the book, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, The Nation of Islam, you can get it at Amazon.com. Lulu is the publisher, Lulu.com. You can get it at BarnesandNoble.com. There's ebook, there's Kindle book, and there's a lot of other places where you can download the book or you can purchase the book. The sales, as I said, the proceeds is something that I want to use for something else. I don't know if I'm going to do the Muhammad Ali, not the Naked Truth, it was called Set 'em Straight. Muhammad Ali Set 'em Straight. I have about 30 pages on the computer, but I don't know. Like I said, some days I get fired up to do it, and some days I said, let's leave well enough alone. You know, but that's my plan.
Let's ask your viewers if they would like to see that.
Well, you know they're going to say yes. They don't care about how tired I am and got to go through all that research. But, you know, as soon as you upload something, when's the part 2? When is part 2? Yeah. I'm like, you know, how long it took to do part 1?
Yeah,
you know? I had uploaded part 1 of our interview, and I had put a lot of stuff away, all of the footage and, you know, a lot of the tapes I threw out, but I was able to digitize some of it, so I have them on external drive. But I got to go looking for this stuff, and it just reminded me, I said, oh, glad I'm not doing this no more. You know, I've never had a staff. It's always been me. It's always been me doing everything. And some of my stuff is not professional quality, but I know that. But I say the message is more important. I could hire someone and make everything look real super fancy, but I'm not going for that right now. I just want to get the message out. And there are others who have time, who just all day make great movies and all that. That's something they do. I just want to get it out. But it takes a lot of work. And even with this interview, I have some clips that
I have written here 5 reasons why I appreciate Brother Lance Shabazz and the Lance Shabazz show. Number 1, he always keep Allah and Master keep Allah, Master Muhammad, and the Honorable Muhammad up front. Number 2, the Lance Shabazz show is a learning source. Number 3, I can put the faces with the names of some of the Muslims, such as Brother Mutuquen Ali.
Praise be to Allah.
I get to meet other Muslims. And it's heard worldwide. Thank you, Brother Lance Shabazz.
Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
We would like to hear from Brother Mutuquen Ali from Muhammad's Temple number 12, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Assalamu alaikum. In the most holy name of Allah, the all-wise, the true and living God, the one who came to us in the person of Master Farah Muhammad, and in the name of his last and greatest messenger, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, let me greet all of the believers and the guests assembled here to roast our brother Lance and the nation's greetings of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum. It's a wonderful night.
Yes.
I've been enjoying the festive spirit, and I gotta say that our brother Shabazz is worthy of this evening. He's a fighter for our leader teacher, Messenger Elijah Muhammad. You know, you see him, he brings all kinds of individuals onto the show, and I know he gets great opposition from the soothsayers and the bone throwers, and I know they all got something smart to say about it. But how else are we going to know what people are teaching unless we see it with our own eyes? And that's what our brother's been doing for us. He's been really bringing people out of the woodworks with strange teachings.
That's right.
So far from the messenger's teaching as the East is from the West. And we're able to see it, and we can discern and weigh it and you know, see what they're doing and how we can advance our nation. So tonight, I would like to thank the sisters that arranged this. Sister Barbara, thank you so much. Sister Celestine, thank you so much. The other sisters that are involved, you know, thank you so much. Brother Lance, thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
You see, we are one. This is what we have to remember. We are one.
That's right.
One God, one messenger,
That's right.
one nation.
That's right.
As long as we keep that in mind, we're going to do fine. There's many temples across this country now coming up. We got a lot of new converts coming into Islam. We have a lot of people that never heard Islam before as taught by Messenger Elijah Muhammad. But they're beginning to hear it now in many different ways. And one of the areas is our brother Shabazz. Because if you listen to his program, you will hear him correcting these people in their wrongs. He'll ask them, well, didn't the messenger say this? Or didn't the messenger say that? And now they got to squirm out of this, this thing they created. You know. But I enjoy it so much because you don't have to curse the darkness. You can light a candle. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And you can see, and this is what our brother is doing for us. He has given us some light. We're able to see where the nation needs to go. And to be here in unity with Muslims. And I said it earlier, the spirit here is just awesome.
That's right.
I enjoy coming to Muhammad's Temple number 24, especially under Minister Benjamin. I really do. It's like just going to family's house, you know. You go right in the kitchen making food. You know, it's just a wonderful spirit here. And I would encourage anyone, if you're in the area, stop into the temple. See, when you are listening to Brother Lance, get in on all of the programs that he's doing. He has an extensive catalog. If you look, it's a listing of all of the programs that he's done over the years. Those programs consist of a lot of things that will enlighten you. We have factual points, people that were at sites, places. You're not relying on secondhand knowledge.
That's right.
Because you have the people that was there. They're talking to you about it. So I say let's continue to support our brother. Everybody agree with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's continue to let him know that we appreciate him. Many people, like I often say, people don't mind using you. You know, believe me,
That's
they have
right.
no problem using you.
That's right.
You know, but there's a problem when it comes down to supporting someone who has helped you. You see, I would never forget Brother allowed me and my better half to be on the show.
That's right.
And it was a good show. And I just thought it was real big of Brother Lance to have us on. He didn't have to do it. It's a million people, you know, that he could have had on the show. But I thank him so much because it gave me some exposure as a minister. And what minister don't need that?
That's right.
Right, am I right or wrong? He gave me some exposure, and I'm thankful. And but above everything else, I found him to be a genuine brother.
Yes.
All praises to
You know what I'm saying? Like you meet so many artificial, plastic people.
That's right.
But I found him to be a genuine brother, who was a man of his word and spoke from his heart.
That's right.
I would encourage all the believers, whenever you are on the internet, take a minute. Type in Shabazz. Every site we have, you can get him on there. If it says Muhammad's Temple number 12, Look around, there's something over there that'll take you to the last Shabazz show. You see? Because this is how we see our brother. And I hope and pray that we continue in unity. The food was awesome. Muslim food like that is a rare bird. You know, right now, you have people saying they're MGT, and they lose the can opener, the poor brother starved to death. You know? So we can appreciate a good meal like this. It's just a good night. It's just a good night to roast our brother and enjoy one another, and let us keep rubbing elbows and stay in the spirit of truth. You know, just the way Allah and His Messenger wanted us to do. You know, and we'll be fine.
Right. Yes, right.
With that, I want to bring what I have to say to a close.
Saying that people comes back after a long time from death. I'm with you when that you said mentally death. Yes, sir. But when you go talking about physical death, I run from you.
A warm round of applause for Brother Minister. In the name of Allah, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever and ever. And ever. And ever. And ever. Yes. I greet my brothers and sisters in the nation's greetings of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, indeed. Well, I was going to just start off. I was wondering how to approach this evening. And it came to me, I was reading a book called Reading the Body one day by Ohashi. And when I read Ohashi's biography, where he was born in 1944 in Japan, survived the bombing of Hiroshima, or however you pronounce it. And by him doing that, surviving all of that, and writing a book that I'm sitting with from a man who was born before I was even thought of, and on the other side of the planet. Brother Lance, you do that. You reach people on the other side of the planet.
Yes, yes, he does.
So, and also, generations not yet born. Now, the seeds of Allah, He planted the seeds of truth everywhere, and we're popping up. And the expression is unique to each individual that seed is planted in their hearts. So therefore, when someone is expressing Islam, to me, that's another voice of Allah. So that's why I wrote this poem called Voices of Allah. Now, Allah planted His seeds of truth in many a heart and mind, in the old and also in our youth, in diverse places and at various times. He decided to grant folks Islam, and some are in temples and some are outside. But the objections to folks using these lessons are contrary to His designs. Now, we have one God Allah and one messenger, but more than 12 billion ears need to hear His call. So we need voices that can deliver, so that every tongue confesses and knees bow. Though the number is steadily rising, the voices of truth are very few. But Brother Lance, I'm glad that your ears were listening, because look what you've done with the truth. Be encouraged. Now, the greatness of Allah's message is the compelling reason to speak our Islamic minds, because its continuance is more important than all the negatives combined. The methods of Allah are many. Truth is spread via a myriad of ways. Some teach, use TV and poetry. Others soldier, write books and plays. Some speak out as ministers. Some write music and use radios too. The internet gets followers and believers.
the Shabazz show is the voice for me. But my suggestion to you, my brother, is to put another and another out there and say how you like me now. With triple truths on the air.
That I have in mind that I want to write, but I got to go searching for them. So it takes time, and I'm going to, upload a portion of it at a time. I'm not going to just take a month and find everything and do it and then upload it out. Just put a little bit out there. But I want everybody to support Blood, Sweat, and Tears, the book, The Nation of Islam and Me. Thank you, Layla. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, peace.
Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, Frank.
What time is it?
It's 3:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we good.
Let's see what this.